So their quantum mechanics at HARP, right, discover something, the Higgs boson, similar to the solar boat, right, universe A and universe B, where the energy doesn't stop existing. It goes from universe A into universe B and lights up that dimension, right, the spirit world, and then the physical domain, like, gets the energy back. It goes back and forth like the pendulum, right? So they wanted to open up quantum realms, and quantum realms involves some in some aspects of eroticism. Then there are diva shantic planes, and they were talking about, we think we might be able to open up a diva shantic, like a diva shantic plane, and look into it and like see interact, like, you know what I'm saying, see like beings, like some type of beings that they knew about. Okay, not that I know about. I'm not expert. This is what they're saying, and they were dancing like we got these T-shirts on, you know. They, but they didn't. They're not Soul Train. They're not stepping out on Soul Train. They're like, you know, doing what's it called, choreography, like, you know, synchronized swimming type shit. Um, and that shit died off. It died off, and some people, their frequencies are compatible, and they wake that shit back up. Like, man, even people that you know, like even relatives and stuff. My relatives, your relatives, some of them. Then like, I didn't remember. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you were talking about TikTok, because they were saying that time, it's only a matter of time. The that the House of Cards is gonna fall down on Trump. TikTok, TikTok. And then they get just change it to something else. Then and then they won't even care. Like, we're still doing TikTok. It's an app. TikTok is fucking what is it? It's a fucking, you know, that shit was the PP dossier, man. Come on. That's when it came back. So this shit shape shift, fucking turns into a different string quartet of fucking that clown energy. It's a clown energy, that monarch energy, you know. And people are gonna be surprised that I don't have to rationalize, and that I'm not compromising saying basic ass, simple ass shit that seem to have fucking forgot, or that they've gotten comfortable with. They get comfortable, you know, and they don't know that it's, you know what I'm saying, as much as they like non the facet characteristic of non-threatening, they still tell you like, you know, like, be safe and shit, like in a threatening way, like you seem like they know something. They're still like, and they fuck up in every, you notice that they kind of like always but betray their disloyal. They always like, you're not even supposed to like favor loyalty, or you're not even supposed to think kindly on loyalty, like it's like it's collusion and shit. Like, this is basic ass shit. Insurrection. We wouldn't even be in the United States of America if it wasn't for insurrection. Like, where do you freaking come up with these fucking fake? You like your info stats? You like your info data? You listen to the science. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go circle back and just and confer with the science and shit. Like, what are you gonna do? Read the background of like a whole science? Do you know how much goes into something before you even call it a science? Do you know that is enormous? Like, science is highly fractured. Or there is a correlating science that is the most fractured. That when you get that, you see it's all the same science. Then, so how much do you like science now? We fell out of order with the mundane. But the mundane is that codified our existence and contributed everything to even being able to live, breathe, eat, everything. Like, so how do you fall out of order with the mundane? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to inhabit a body and become cool with all of your past life forms. You have to become cool with all of your past life forms. China made um, reincarnation illegal. They just decided that they had enough. I don't know if that there's a reason why they do shit like that. If they're are they trolling? Countries try to troll each other. The United States tried to troll Russia in the 50s. Look up the Finders cult and the missing Mexican children that were dressed in sackcloth and looked all dirty and beat up, but they were supposed to be in a school for especially bright children. Like they were exceeding, like you couldn't explain what they were doing. It's the beginning of Silicon Valley, have something to do with the NSA and the beginnings of Silicon Valley and an effort to try to troll Russia and with a underground pedophile ring, trying to say Russia was into all that the devil stuff, right? Then some of their operatives had enough. They had, I guess, they wanted to secure that account. You know what I mean? Because they, like, you gotta think about it. Like, they'll go ahead and perform a job if they think that they got the slightest go ahead, or to be able to legitimize or rationalize or something like the slightest go ahead. They can shirk responsibility. They don't have to carry this responsibility because of the nature of who they are as a clandestine agency. That carrying responsibility is the antithesis to what the fuck that they are all about. So, and you know, you had this the Franklin Savings and Loan scandal and the White House boys and that cemetery, that and the orphanage that with all those young boys, and not that they wouldn't kill the youngest kids that went on the trips with the pedophiles. They would kill the rangers